Hi there, my name's John Scott. I'm an independent filmmaker, and in this video today I'm going to be reviewing the Tile Light by Blind Spot Gear that Wex have sent me. Now the Tile Light is a small LED panel. It's designed very much with the run and gun shooter in mind. It's been designed to be extremely durable, but also at the same time be able to output a large amount of flattering light. Now I've been using the Tile Light for about a week now, and I've used it on some corporate shoots. And actually this piece to camera that I'm doing right at this moment is lit entirely by the Tile Light. I have a large window over my shoulder which is letting in natural daylight, and right now we're around midday in Britain coming into summer, so there's a large amount of light coming through that window. I have a practical in the background that's just purely there for aesthetics, and what I've tried to do is set up a scenario that would be challenging for the Tile Light. Now if I go ahead and completely turn it off, you'll see that I'm sat here in almost complete shadow. And in order to expose for this scene, what I'd either need to do is completely have that window blown out, or in fact, use a lighting source to be able to light me, have the exposure set on the camera so I can have both myself and the window exposed within the dynamic range of the camera. Now the Tile Light outputs a native 5600K light source, so that's around daylight balance. And what's also good to see is that it's naturally a really kind of soft light. It produces a nice flattering light for your subject. And that's always good to have for run and gun shoots, for interviews, for corporates. Often on small scale shoots, you're not going to have the luxury of a makeup artist. And what you're relying on is your light to make your subject look as flattering as possible. So a soft light source is always great to have in the bag when doing corporates and run and gun filmmaking. So some of the other benefits of the Tile Light are its size. It's certainly probably got the highest output for its size of any LED panel that I've used before. It takes Sony NPF batteries, which are great. I've got loads of those. They're fairly ubiquitous within the industry. It does have other power options, so you can power it off AC, and it also comes with a DTAP, so if you do want to run it off V-mounts, if you're connecting it to a sort of ENG camera or something that uses V-mounts, it's good to know that that option is there as well. So one of the things that I liked most about the light was the fact that the front of it actually has this sort of tacky surface, which means that you can affix gels to it without any form of attachment. And this might seem like a small thing, but actually when you're on set and you're wanting to gel a light, you're not having to look for gaffer tape or a C47 or some type of attachment to get it on there. You can literally just put the gel over the light and it sticks to it, no problems. And for me, this is a huge advantage. The other thing is, because of the size of the light, what you can do is you can go ahead and get yourself a CTO Gel swatch book like this, which you can pick up either for free or for at most a couple of pounds. And because of the size of the light, these gels fit perfectly over the light. So you literally have access to every gel that you can get within the industry for this light. You can attach them within a couple of seconds, you can remove them within a couple of seconds, and for me, that's a huge advantage. In terms of design and ergonomics of the light, for me, it works really well. It's obviously small, it's reasonably lightweight, but extremely rugged. It's an all metal construction, so it feels really durable. What Wex actually asked me to do during the test was to treat it as roughly and as harshly as I could. Now, as someone who generally always takes very good care of kit, this came pretty difficult to me, but I did actually on purpose drop it on solid concrete and throw it around quite a lot, and I'm pleased to say that the light held up perfectly. The flexibility that the light gives you, being able to remove the battery holder so you can lie the light completely flat. The way that the battery holder is designed on the back allows you to tilt the light at 45 degrees and rest it on the battery. So if you're filming in locations such as in a car, you want to hide it in a dashboard, that sort of stuff, the light is very flexible and gives you lots of options. The battery life is also very good on the smaller style NPF batteries. I was getting sort of 45 minutes to an hour. On the larger ones, which I typically use, I was getting upwards of 3 to 4 hours, and that's amazing to see. There are a number of accessories available for the Tile Light, and I had a softbox and some honeycombs. The softbox works really well. It's very simple. It packs down completely flat, which is always good because that can go in a bag very easily. It has Velcro straps to attach the light. It's also very lightweight, so it's not gonna affect your stand, the lighting stand that you're using. And it just softens and diffuses the light that little bit extra, produces a slightly more flattering light. So for when lighting talent and you're looking for the softest light possible, having a softbox attachment is always going to be helpful. The honeycomb grid attachments that are available for the light are really effective as well. You typically use a honeycomb when you're wanting to control the light, stop it spreading over a larger area. These just Velcro onto the light, really easy to use, really effective. Once again, nice and light and will fit in the bag alongside the light. So to sum up, my final thoughts on the tile light is that it's clearly a well-designed and thought out product. Now it definitely sits at the more premium end of the portable LED lighting market, but I think that it really justifies this because it's designed specifically with the indie and run and gun filmmaker in mind. The fact that it is so robust and you can be safe in the knowledge of knowing that it can take a knock and it can take a beating and it will continue on working is really good to know. And also the fact that it produces such a large amount of nice, soft, flattering light from such a small footprint is a huge advantage. If you do want any more information about the tile light, please do check the links below. Hopefully this video has been useful, and thanks very much for watching.